What's up, guys? It's Gardner back with some more Minecraft. Over the past week or so, I have put in some work into making the Nether a little bit safer. I haven't done a ton. I have done some farming for so I've done all this, and you can see there's a whole bunch of things out there. But I am quickly running out of food. This is all of the food I have. I did just pick some potatoes, but I don't have very many of those. Like 8 or something. 7 or 8, something like that. I've got a bunch of iron still, so I'm not like running low on that. I did have to replace a whole bunch of my armor. I've been taking a ton of damage from these guys. Turns out, fire and wither really bad. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I've been having my farm put out as much food as it can. There's a couple now that are fully grown again, but not enough to really worry about quite yet. I have now spread out the potatoes to an entire row. That one looks like it's ready to be pulled, but I may have to expand this to be bigger. Under normal circumstances, this should be more than enough for a single person, but with how much damage I've been taking in the Nether, things have been going poorly. But I don't really feel like expanding it quite yet, so what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm gonna... Basically, I had to let some time pass. It's almost night. So I have to let some time pass and wait for that food to sort of regenerate so I can... Oh, there we go. I had other picks for a reason. So we're going to wait for that stuff, and then I'm going to try to pretty this up a little bit in here. And I thought I was going to do this off camera, but basically I just need to spend time in the world, and it's been a while since the last video I put out. So I wanted to do something, but I'm not, with like how my gear and shit is right now, I'm not feeling particularly productive. So I figured I would just do this, because why not? Work on replacing the floor first, and then after that we will work on other things. And I'm going to leave the little gravel corner for later. That might end up being a different material, I'm not entirely sure. Have not decided yet. So yeah, there's that. Basically, I wanted to put something out because I just haven't in a while. Last week I got incredibly distracted, largely by TGS. I was just spending a lot of time reading up on games and things that were being announced. Unfortunately, one of those is the delay of Persona 5, which is disheartening but not unexpected. With how late in the year it was and they hadn't announced a solid release date yet, I was hoping against hope that it wouldn't happen, but realistically was expecting it. So when they announced the delay, at the very least, they also put out a pretty sweet trailer. So it gave me something to look forward to at the very least. So yeah, like it wasn't all bad. The game looks really cool. I really like a lot of like the weird changes and shit they've made. Like your characters are going in paintings. They're, instead of like doing that thing where they're like crushing a card in their hands, like in Persona 4, they are like ripping off a mask, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw some still images. It looks like when they rip off their mask, there's like blood on their faces. I don't know if it's like they're hurting themselves when they do it, or what the deal is with that. But it was shown on both Anne and this other kid. He's not. Oh god, what the hell is the blonde's name? The blonde guy. I forget his name. Ryuji, something like that. There's this other, like, blue-haired guy, and it shows it on him as well. Okay, it is nighttime now. I should probably make a sword, huh? Do we have any more wood? Please tell me I have wood. Okay, we got lots of wood. We'll just take these, and I need to make wood, or sticks, and sword. I need desperately to go out and kill spiders, so we're going to do that. I need to replace my bow, which I never got a chance to use. Because I need to take out those blazes, but like they just getting up close to them really sucks. And I can kill them in a couple of hits, but I almost always get set on fire. So if I can take them out from range, I can make my food last a bit longer, because that is proving to be more of a problem than I originally expected. Oof. Jesus. Okay, well that was not ideal, but whatever. Another creeper? Okay. Let's see, how many hits does it take with this? Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure why I made a stone sword instead of an iron one. Didn't really have any particular reason not to. I've got a bunch of iron. Okay, that's 1 string. I don't believe we have any, so I need 3 string before the night is over. And if I happen to find any Endermen, I need that as well. I was doing a little bit of reading just to figure out how many Ender Pearls or Ender Eyes specifically I need. It says that you may need up to 12 to complete the portal. It says a lot of times there are some already generated in the portal, so you may need less, and oftentimes do need less. But there's no guarantee of that, so potentially 12 for the portal. And I'm going to need a couple at the very least in order to find the portal. Because you fill it up in the air and it'll move in the direction of the stronghold. And I need, and there's a chance they won't be broken, but there's a fairly substantial chance they will be broken. Okay, I need to heal. Did not realize my hunger had dropped that much. 2 spiders. Great. That's 3 string. Excellent. I don't see any Endermen out here. I don't know what's a good way to farm them. If there's a way to like prioritize their spawning. I think I am playing on kind of a low difficulty right now. I could bump it up to hard, but I don't know if that affects their spawning. I'll have to look that up. If it doesn't give me any benefit, there's no reason to do it. But I got my string, which is good. Oh fuck. Jesus. Fuck those guys. Holy shit. There we go. Fuck. Holy shit. I haven't been back to the village in a while. I have no idea if there's any villagers left. If there aren't any, I suppose I could just tear down the village. Oh, we got another spider. Might as well grab it. Okay, so we got some more gunpowder. We got the string we needed. And I've got sticks, so I can make a bow right now. Okay. I did kill some chickens earlier. I forget. Did I put them over here? Yeah. Top row, fourth spot. I've got 3 feathers. That's all I got. I killed like 4 or 5. I got pretty unlucky with the drops. So yeah, that's not ideal. I should have, now that I'm thinking about it, put a bit more stone in there. I've fully replaced the floor. Now I can start on walls and things. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to use wood on the walls. I haven't really decided what I'm doing with that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with that specifically. I'm almost out of food again, so that's not ideal. Having some computer problems. Great. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I don't really have any of the plans that require... Oh wait, never mind. It is daytime. Okay. Suppose I could try breeding more chickens. I need to breed lots and lots of chickens. So we'll go do that. I did run into a breeding limit earlier. I didn't realize that was a thing. It's probably only on consoles, but I'm not entirely sure. So that's unfortunate. We will not have the seeds in my hand until after I've already come in here. We've got a bunch of eggs. Okay, there's that and that. They went and did their thing, that and that. Okay. And there we go. A bunch more chickens. I think I should probably wait until I've got more chickens before I start killing them. Just to try and be somewhat more efficient, I guess. I don't know what the best strategy is there. I should probably try these eggs. I got lucky and got more chickens out of an egg earlier. Did not. And then that time I broke, like the time that I got chickens, I broke 2. And then last time I was in here breeding, I got 5, and this time I also got 5. And I didn't get any chickens out of either of those. So 10 chickens, or 10 eggs, no chickens. You fuck. Okay, so there's that. While it's daytime, I should go and get the hoe, and I'll grab those extra potatoes. I'm going to try to plant another row of potatoes, because right now I'm basically just using the wheat, which is good, but it's just not quite enough. So we're going to try and also use the potatoes to make up for the extra food that I am in desperate need of. Got 7 extra potatoes. I can't... 8. There we go. 8 extra potatoes. I'm going to plant all of those, and hopefully in the relatively near future we will have a full farm, and that should hopefully give me all the food I need. It might be more... Actually, probably almost... It would have to, I guess, be more efficient to to just use... Well, I don't know. I've got a ton of coal. I was considering just switching all of this to wheat, but then it requires 3 wheat per piece of bread. But each potato individually is its own piece of food once it's cooked. So I'm not hurting on potatoes, but in order to equal the amount of food I would get out of the potatoes of this size, I would have to triple the size of the wheat field, because every 3 potatoes becomes 1 piece of food. So it actually, in terms of space, might be more efficient to switch to entirely potatoes. But that's also going to be more demand on my coal, which at this point isn't a problem. But with how much food I've been going through and also cooking up stone, that could eventually be a problem. So we're not going to do that quite yet. Also, if I were to switch away from wheat, I would not be getting seeds for chickens. So I guess having at least part of my farm be wheat is beneficial for multiple reasons. But yeah, like I'm not entirely sure what's most efficient there. If I was more interested in doing a bunch of mining, then the coal wouldn't be a problem. Or if I just wanted to like use wood, I could go do that too. Which I'm sure I may have to at some point. That all depends on how long this takes, though. So we've got a whole bunch more food. Well, wheat that I will now turn into food. Yeah, all of that gave us 12 pieces of bread. That's not great. Although I might have some... Not very much. I've got enough for 1 more piece of bread. Nah, it's not worth it. So yeah. That is that. While I was in the nether earlier, I don't think I mentioned it. I grabbed 2 more diamonds out of some chests. So now I went from 5 to 7. And I also got I got a saddle, although I don't... Oh, it's in my inventory, right above my sword. And then I got 2 gold chest pieces. I don't know if there's any particular reason to have gold armor, other than it being gold. I know for like golden picks and things, they're faster than diamond, but they break really fast. And I don't know if there's something special about gold armor. Haven't looked that up. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Really not sure. Once I get more feathers, I'm definitely going to be working on arrows. But I don't really want to do a ton of farming in the nether until then. I've got 5 blaze rods. You need at least 6 to make the 12 ender pearl or ender eyes that I need. But in order to make the extra ender eyes to search for the stronghold, I'm going to need more than that. So maybe, I think my goal is going to just be to grab 10 blaze rods. And then I have to grab 20 ender pearls. And that... Oh fuck, there are literally no villagers left, are there? Oh wait, here we go. Emerald for wheat. Chicken. Coal. Chicken. Shears. If I can get one that will give me ender pearls, that would be super useful. Gravel, no. Coal. There's another village over in the desert. Yeah, there's one dressed in white. I don't know what he's gonna give me. Flint and steel, wheat, paper. Not interested. So we're gonna go and we're gonna check out this one in the desert. I haven't replaced my map yet. Maybe that'll come back to haunt me, but I'm pretty sure the desert is just that direction. Oh, right. Fucking creeper hole. I'll fill that in eventually. Or if not. I don't know. I don't care. We're gonna check the other village, see if we can find a villager that will trade for fucking ender pearls. Like, for whatever reason, couldn't think of the word. Although I could use one of the other villagers over there that trades stuff for emeralds, give him stuff, get emeralds, and then trade emeralds for ender pearls. So it would require 2 villagers. But so long as the stuff is easy to get, it would not be it would end up being a benefit in the long run, or I guess in the short term, mostly, or both, I suppose. Flint, chicken, gold, flint for gravel and diamonds seems like a really good deal. Bread for emeralds. Emeralds for wool. Okay. We need to do something with this guy. Fuck you. Are you going to go inside? Come on. It's getting dark out. You should go inside. Ugh. I don't want to hit this guy because I want him to stay alive. But I need him to be inside and I need the place to be lit because I can trade him 5 flint, get 10 gravel, and an emerald. Oh, no, wait. That's the other way around. Sorry. Same thing for him. What the fuck are you doing? Wool for emerald. Wool for emerald. Emerald for 5 apples. Not what I want. Use the same one as before. Yes. Emerald for bread. That's total bullshit. Chicken for emerald. I see. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do chicken for emeralds. There we go. So we just have to remember that this sealed off house, you can now not get out of it, and it's lit, so stuff will not spawn inside. This house is a guy that will trade us 14 chickens for an emerald. And with my farming, this guy will also do it. We'll seal them both off just to be safe. So there. I don't know why I did all of that. There we go. So now they're both in there. They both give me the same trade. And they can't be murdered by zombies. I think zombies are the only ones that attack villagers. I'm not really sure. We'll kill this spider. Because my bow will eventually break. And I need more string. So yeah, we've got now an easy trade for emeralds. But I don't know if I've got a villager that will trade for ender pearls. If I don't, I'm fucked, I guess. I don't know if villagers breed. I think that was the thing they may have added, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a possible trade. I will also have to look into that. Because if I can just trade for ender pearls, and if I can trade chicken for emerald pearls, I'm going to be farming a ton of arrows. And if I only need 20 ender pearls, I should be able to get that easily. That should not be a problem. And then like trading for the chickens, and then also just like, yeah, getting them from actual endermen. That should be relatively easy. So hopefully I can make that work. If I can't, then I'm just going to be farming them like I would otherwise. But I guess I should probably end this. It's now nighttime. My furnace is apparently finished, but I'm not going to bother with that quite yet. I'll probably just do that off camera. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more. Unfortunately, I didn't make a ton of progress, or really any in this one. I just showed you, was kind of like trying to do a little bit of a recap on the things I've been doing off camera. I will continue to build that cobblestone tunnel. I will continue to farm chickens for feathers. Yeah, and I will I don't really need to right now, but I will continue to farm flint. But I don't need it until I have the feathers to make the bows, or to make the arrows. I've got the bow. So yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hopefully this won't take too terribly long. I know I am making slow progress, but I am making progress. And yeah, like I'm just gonna keep going until I get this platinum. They're the only 2 trophies I need, and then the platinum is mine. So that I've got a very definite goal. Just those 2 things. The floor was. I don't like this place. This sucks. All of this sucks. So yeah, I mostly just want to do that to make this suck less. Because this little hole is awful. But yeah, guys, I'll continue this next time. So I'll see you then.